Good morning and welcome. This morning I'm joined by Melanie Moss from Interharmony Health Services here in the beautiful Manly in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Melanie, thank you so much for taking time out to be with us here today. You've got some wonderful things here that you offer here in your clinic. If I may first of all start with your own health background. You've come from an interesting personal journey to get where you are today. Would you like to share with us, a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, I guess my journey began back in 1992. At the age of 28, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. So I had to have my thyroid completely removed. So that journey was my wake-up call.
Wow.
And got me onto the path of self-awareness and looking at natural alternate therapies and as part of the healing process. Around the same time, I'd also been suffering for years from a lot of different food allergies, wheat, dairy, soy, sulphur, so I couldn't, all the dried fruits and the processed meats and everything. Had a lot of problem with pollens and grasses and things like that as well. And I'd gone to various different places to try and find solutions for the problems, but I wasn't able to find any, so it became very, very frustrating to me to constantly have all these terrible symptoms and having so little foods that I was actually able to eat for many, many years. As well as that, I also suffered a lot of back pain. Again, nothing that conventional medicine could find, there was nothing wrong, yet I knew that there was, because I had this pain for so many years that there was never any, no solution to find a cure for it with conventional medicine. So that was a lot of what was going on for me at that time. But it wasn't probably until about 6 years ago I had a very bad car accident and got quite badly injured, and the recovery took over 12 months. So it was in that recovery time that I was able to spend time to really think about and get support with the natural therapies as part of my healing process. And during that time it's when I came across the main modality that I do here in the clinic, which is the bioresonance therapy, which is what we're here for today.
Wow, that's a really interesting journey that you've just shared with us, to come from someone who has had cancer and having allergies, back pain, a car accident. That's huge things for anyone to undergo in a life, and you look so radiant, like you look absolutely gorgeous. You would never know that you've gone through all of those challenges.
I've been very blessed, and I've had some fantastic support along the way, and obviously this remarkable technology that we're about to talk about, the bioresonance therapy, has for me been the absolute pinnacle part of my healing.
Wow. Yeah. So from when you were first diagnosed with the cancer to where you are now, like what period of time did that actually take you, through that healing journey? Was that weeks or months or years? What?
Well, I guess the whole journey has been, since 28, I'm now heading towards 50. That whole period has been one of just constant learning and healing. You're always growing every step of the way. Yes. So the actual different things that I've had happen to me, I think, have certainly been sped up because of the various different practices that I've taken on. And I think your mindset's a big part of it as well. Getting the emotional sorted out, and I do a lot of emotional healing for my clients as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. And people who, there is a lot of people out there nowadays who do have allergies and who do have all sorts of different cancers, and back pain is something that's really common in society nowadays. So for you, are you completely free of pain?
Completely free. My back pain, believe it or not, was actually mercury, which was in my fillings. So once I had those removed, I've never had the pain since.
Wow. Yeah. So with the testing that you do, can you test people's mercury levels, to see if those feelings that they've got are being toxic to their body?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This technology here, this bioresonance therapy, it's from Germany. It uses the Bicom machine, which is this machine here. Yes. And how this works is it uses the body's own electromagnetic frequencies, or the frequency patterns of the body. Yes. And it's able to determine where exactly in the body the blocks are, where the stresses are. And we're actually able to find the causes of people's problems.
Wow.
Rather than just deal with the symptoms, we get to the cause of the problem. So, for example, for me, it was the mercury in my fillings. So the machine was able to determine that, yes, I had mercury in the body, But for me, I knew it was in my mouth.
Wow.
So
And you also do testing for radiation, is that?
Yes,
is that
it's all part of the machine. There's a lot of programs in the machine, so we're able to find out for clients if they've got radiation.
Yes.
It also picks up any kind of toxic chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, viruses, heavy metals, obviously the foods and things like that. So all of these different things are being able to be diagnosed, and then the great thing about this machine is that it also treats. So as well as diagnosing, I'm able to then support the clients with treating to get these pathogens out of their body, to get the body back into balance again, back into harmony.
And you also mentioned that you've had allergies, like wheat allergies. So,
Yeah.
so with people's daily eating regime, wheat is in everything, like pastas, like cereals.
Yeah.
Breads, pastries, cakes, wheat is virtually in everything that people have on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely.
So bearing that in mind, somebody comes to you with a wheat intolerance, number one, can you detect that on the machine? And then number two, can this machine assist with the biorhythm in curing that?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what we're able to do. So we determine what all the foods, the different foods, and not just foods but drinks as well.
Yes.
We're able to determine what they are. And we then start to treat so that we bring the body back into harmony, so that in future, in most cases, the clients can then have those foods without any stress to the body whatsoever. And I've done it for myself, so I don't have any allergies whatsoever anymore.
No, you look absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
You're really good. What we're going to do is we're just going to take a short break, and then when we come back, would you be happy to actually show us, the machine in action?
Absolutely, love to.